This world is out of balance.
Hi everyone, back to Jade Empire. Let's see where we were. And we got the arena to do this time. You failed at acting before, I think, didn't we? Didn't go too well. Why can't we go in here again?
Lost, citizen?
Do I talk to him? So. Okay. Okay, come back there later. Let's have a look at the arena. I think it's this way.
Had your, moment, did you?
Didn't you come and watch?
I never attend my own plays. No, much too nerve-wracking. Someone goes for me. She is very kind to do that. I heard how it went. I can't believe that performance. Disgraceful. Had you followed the original script, it would have been a masterpiece. But you mangled it.
Wasn't my fault.
Clearly. An actor would have had no trouble with that script. In fact, anyone with any culture would have already known it. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I know my own work, and I'd have let that performance slide had you flubbed only one of the important lines. But that was terrible.
Oh dear.
No one could have enjoyed that. Terrible. Just terrible.
Don't watch the last video then. Who's this? This girl. We need to talk to. I like it. What's over here? Scroll. Already checked there, haven't we?
The Scourge of the South has destroyed whole villages in the south. Be on the lookout for the Scourge of the South. It is your duty as citizens of the Empire to report anyone who matches this description. Keep an eye out for a young girl wearing red and blue silks. She is quick and agile.
She's hide her face.
Reports suggest that she may be a demon spirit able to change her form at will. Do not try to apprehend the Scourge of the South, but instead report what you've seen to the authorities immediately.
You've earned quite a name for yourself. At least they didn't get your appearance right. Let's find out what else they know.
Hello.
Out of sheer spite, the Scourge flooded ancient ruins, wantonly destroying our very own heritage.
Sorry about that.
These bounties will collect themselves. Greetings, citizen. Imperial Captain Sen at your service. Are you one of the mercenaries come to help me track down some criminal scum?
For the right price, I might be.
If you are who I'm waiting for, you have some explaining to do. Admittedly, you don't resemble the ones described to me, but they're several days late. No doubt they'll blame it on the foolish ghost stories.
What criminals do you need help with?
Criminals with lucrative bounties on their heads. I need help tracking down a pair of criminals. Are you interested in a little well-paying work?
Yes, please.
These two scoundrels have eluded my best efforts, so I'm turning to bounty hunters. It's harder to run when your pursuers are not in a uniform.
Captain Sen is a well-respected man here in the city, but something about him makes my skin crawl. His ambition is well hidden. Perhaps that's all there is to it.
Perhaps.
I'm searching for an arsonist and a notorious confidence man. Find and eliminate either one, and there's a standard bounty in it for you.
Okay, you got a deal.
A wise decision. The two criminals are Fading Moon and Creative Yukong. Fading Moon is an arsonist who was last spotted heading for the necropolis. Creative Yukong has virtually disappeared, though we may be able to learn something from Lady Rento, the wife of the man Yukong bilked. She's in the Imperial Arena.
Okay. About
Fading Moon is an arsonist. Her first fires were in the poor quarters, but her last one spread to the Market District Gate. Last we heard, she had escaped to the necropolis.
That's enough about... Oops.
Right you are. Remember to keep an eye out for anyone suspicious.
That's fine though. Can we go through here?
What is with all these stories about ghosts these days?
Okay. Do want to go back to Tien's Landing? Not yet anyway.
The Scourge associates with nefarious fox spirit. A group
That's our standing. We're quite close to Open Palm.
of very
We might have to get our
prisoners have been
training
attacked
soon.
and forced to flee.
That's where
Nobody
our
is safe from
flyer
this
is.
criminal.
It really is just here, isn't it? Oh, a bit further over. There we go.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But I...
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Joe, honestly, I...
Why me? Don't piss him off.
You needed something for to witness one?
Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight, do what they tell you.
What happened?
You couldn't see for yourself? I was just retired from the Imperial Arena. Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. Go find Kui the promoter if you think you can fill my shoes. He's always upstairs in the third room over or so, and looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
Okay. Let's fill his shoes.
Betting's only open when there's a match on, and right now, I don't see hundreds of people screaming at me, so I can assume there's no match on.
I get it.
Good.
You're standing
You do
there then.
that. I need all the quiet I can get before the matches start. Have to build it up so I don't go insane when the crowds come.
Okay, let's have a look at this scroll.
Welcome! It's always good to see a new face at the counter.
Thank
If
you.
you've got silver to spend, I'll be happy to help you out. I'm known as Thunderous Tauren, and you are my most honored customer right now, so you have all of my attention.
What have you got?
You look like a warrior to my eye, probably not fit for the odds and sods the usual patrons might pick up.
Tell me about the arena.
The man to see is named Kui the Promoter. He knows everything there is to know about this place. Might even be looking for a new body to fill out the roster. This could be your chance. If you're interested, he's usually up in his office, up and around to the back.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Stop by again. Miniature Ravager hoods for the kids are coming in any day now. You know you'll want two.
Go up here. Oops. Check out this guy. we can get into the arena.
There are rumors flitting about the city that you seek the attentions of the executioners. These rumors come from the palace itself, leaving me intrigued. You are a novice with no standing in the arena. What makes you think you are of any interest to me?
I'm the most skilled fighter here.
And show it with your skills, not your mouth. Anyone can talk about their victories. I need people who let action speak for them. If you were to knock Iron Soldier from his perch as Silver Division champion, I would be impressed.
Okay.
I will be here if you wish to petition me further, but I don't acknowledge anything less than the best. Return when you are worthy, and no sooner.
Told us. Do we need to talk to? Do here? Oh, there he is.
Intolerable. One more mistake, Kui, and I'll have you retired. Finding someone else is your problem. But enough. Find a solution and leave me alone.
This is not an acrobate time to... Wait a moment. You have the look of a fighter about you. Those hands, that stance, even your eyes. I'd know that look anywhere. You must be here to join the most glorious contest in the Empire. Isn't it fortunate that Lucky Cho and I were just discussing how this place needs an infusion of new blood?
That's lucky.
This place houses the finest competition in the Empire. If you wish to hone your skills, you will find few challenges more worthy.
Come with me a moment and we'll engagitate in some dissertation about the best decision you'll ever make.
Excellent voice he's got.
This is turning out to be an excellent day, most ostentatious indeed.
Osti, don't you mean auspicious?
I apologize if I'm using words beyond your grasp. Very few people can match either the supply or the command of my language.
Silly of me to bring it up.
A single glance tells me you are a remarkable woman with the perfect mix of strength and grace to grab a crowd's imagination.
That's very kind. What are you going at?
The question is, can you fight? Are you worthy of the arena? I say the answer is a clarion and resounding yes.
I agree.
I may not have heard your name before, but you walk like one who has seen many battles. You are indeed mysterious, stranger.
Like the mysterious stranger?
What say we get you signed up for the greatest attraction in all the Empire? The arena awaits.
I want to join.
That's the spirit of the thing. Now, what name precedes you in your travels?
Shameless J.
Right, a fine name indeed. But it won't sell, not at all. We need something more memorable for the crowds. Think of something that would sound engaging, ringing down from the rafters. That's how we'll bill you.
What do we want to be? The Raging Dragon.
Raging Dragon, huh? Sounds fast and powerful. I like it. Are you positive that's what you want?
Yeah. No.
Then that is what you shall have. Come and tell me when you're ready for a fight and I'll get you started. Since you're new, you'll start in the qualifying rounds. The money's small at that level, but it's there. Any other questions?
Let's get started, shall we?
One other thing. You should talk to the other fighters now and then. They will be watching you, and you should get to know them as well.
We're all one big happy family.
You're a big, happy idiot, hon.
As you can see, they always have something to say.
Tell me about my first fight.
For your first match, we'll start you off against a mighty ogre. I'll be watching your style closely to see how you fare. Impress me, and I'll take you to the top. Even our great champions start out against the ogre. Take Raging Ox, who danced around the beast singing drunkenly to earn the crowd's favor, or the Ravager, who defeated him in a single blow. I should take a moment and explain the system we use here.
Go on and explain
I
to
like
me.
to keep things simple and organized. Any other way, and things get more convoluted than the celestial court on the Emperor's birthday. When you're ready for your match, ask me about it, and I'll give you a quick summary of your opponent. I'll be setting up your matches, of course. Various enchantments woven in this place keep the fights from being deadly, but they're no less real. You'll feel the pain if you don't keep your defense up. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, let's go on with it.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
A new warrior does battle with the Beast.
There we go. Easy first round.
That was an impressive beginning.
Barely worth the
Normally,
loading
I
screen.
started you off against something easier, but you practically ooze potential.
Thanks.
You've caught the eyes of the other fighters as well. Go ask them if you don't believe me.
That really was a fantastic bout.
Beating the ogre's nothing special. I could have done better bound and blinded.
Sometimes you don't even need to ask.
Apparently not.
One fight does not make a champion, though. There are many more opponents ahead of you. Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah, let's do the next one.
Since you held your own against the ogre brute last time, I'm going to try something exciting for the crowd. I've got 4 boys from some school west of the city who've been bothering me for some tougher matches. I'm giving you all of them at once. It'll wow the crowd and teach them a lesson at the same time. Remember to watch your sides and back. Are you ready to get started?
We're ready. Let's go.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Four students test their skills against one master.
Oh, I love this sword.
Those boys won't be back anytime soon. Losing as a group to one opponent would shame a peasant, let alone a student of the martial arts.
What's the next fight?
The crowd's starting to catch on to you. Have you noticed? People like you, and now I'm going to make sure they pay attention. I'm going to have a roughly hewn statue hauled into the ring. I want you to discontructulate it. Destroy the statue quickly enough, and I'll give you a shot at hapless Han. Are you ready to get started?
Yep.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Unyielding stone meets the press of time.
Okay, let's try this. We can.
This is.
Okay, we need to sharpen our sword after that, I think.
Excellent work. You have bested time itself in destroying that statue. No mean feat, I assure you.
What's next?
I think you're ready to face hapless Han. Show me you're ready for the big time, and I'll make sure you don't have to dance with the children anymore. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, bring on Han.
Excellent. Follow me, and we'll get you ready for your next match.
A chance to leave the qualifying division as Raging Dragon faces Hapless Han.
Poor Han. Didn't stand a chance.
dealt with Han very well. I knew you would. All of our professional fighters move past him eventually.
Kui, that will be enough. I bring you a message from my employer, Kailan the Serpent. He is impressed with how far you have come in such a short while. The Serpent wants you to know that he is watching your progress very closely. He is most interested to see how you fare in the Bronze Division. Kui, you may breathe again. That is all I had to say.
Well, that was good, I think.
Kailan the Serpent.
He
Who's
has a
that?
distinct interest in the proceedings here. He is the next champion, you see. He retired some time ago, even before Raging Ox, who was the champion before the Ravager. Kailan couldn't leave the arena alone, though. He has become a very important man here with the help of a group called the Guild.
Why'd you let Lucky Cho push you around?
Lucky Cho is a thug, pure and simple, but he's very good at what he does. He's also a member of the Guild and reports directly to Kailan. Kailan oversees things here in the arena, and the Guild ensures that the authorities leave us in peace.
See. Enough about that.
The Guild is the organization that controls all of the betting in this place. That gives them considerable sway. It is good that they are happy with your progress. Between us, the Guild is also involved in more illicit activities. They are very sensitive about remaining an open secret. Many know about them, but few acknowledge that fact.
See.
Right now is a particularly dangerous time, as one of the leaders of the Guild has recently been inhumed. Kailan sees this as an opportunity. Do not discuss them openly. The Guild has many ears. You may ask some of the others in the arena about them if you wish, but I would not bring it up to just anyone.
Right, thanks for the tip.
A wise decision. Very wise. For the sake of your career, I suggest that you limit any questions you have to your fellow fighters.
Well done! That fight was much better than this wine.
Thanks.
With all the pure water pouring from the palace, you'd think they might have learned how to make wine that didn't taste like goat piss.
Black Whirlwind, that is you. Are you back to...
No, just here visiting, and making sure nothing happens to your newest fighter.
So you won't be...
No, leave it alone, Kui. You know better than to bring this up. Just mind your business, promoter, and I'll mind mine.
You travel in curious company. Regardless, when you're ready, come talk to me again and we'll discuss your next match. I know him, yes, but I know better than to contravigate his wishes. If you want to talk about it, ask him. I'm staying out of it.
Right then.
What do you need?
Let's fight again.
Now that you have qualified for the Bronze Division, your challenges will be more difficult, but you'll earn greater rewards. I want the very abacuses of heaven to rattle with the name Raging Dragon, so I prepared something memorable.
Excellent.
The guards rounded up a group of subhuman things around the great southern forest. We're going to release them into the ring in groups for you. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, let's go.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
These monsters crave the flesh of man.
Okay. Oops. Some big hits. And again. I can pace that. There we go.
That was a good start to the Bronze Division. Those beasts are far stronger than they look.
next one.
Next, you're going to step into what we call the Pit of Pain. It's not the most original name, I'll admit, but that's 500 years of tradition for you. The arena floor will be set up with ancient magical devices. They will attempt to fry you to a crisp, much to the crowd's delight. Your job is to stay on your feet for the course of the match while they fling deadly projectiles your way. I'd suggest dodging, but that's just me. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, bring it on.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Pit of Pain. Only the quick survive its fiery embrace.
Okay. Oops. What right into that one? Bloody hell. It's a bit harder than I thought. Going backwards. Hit again. Oh. Did I just make it? I think so.
Fantastic! A test of speed
That's
passed
good.
with exceptional celery. Now
Your sudden and polite silences are always appreciated, Kui. I have a message for Raging Dragon.
What's that then?
Kailan the Serpent has, as promised, been watching you intently. You have impressed him so far, and he is interested to see how you fare in your next match.
Hey.
The Serpent foresees your victory in the next match, and he has backed his prediction with silver. He sincerely hopes that his faith in your skills was not misplaced. That is all. If you will excuse me, I have some people who need to be spoken to.
Ah, well, I'm certain that won't be a problem for you. Did you have a question for me?
Okay, I should set a save quickly before we carry on.
Many people try to break into the bronze division and fail miserably. You should be proud of yourself.
Very proud.
You deserve it. It was an honor to face you.
Crimson Kana is the champion of this round. You'll have to face her eventually. Be ready when you do.
Okay, let's do the next fight.
Ah, yes, your next fight. There's been a bit of a change in plans. Not that it will affect you too much, of course. It's all part of the traditions of the arena, you see.
Let's see, what's that
I
then?
have word that you're going to be facing a fighter specially chosen from the guild, you see. As soon as you're ready, you'll be facing him instead of a normal match.
Who was originally going to be my opponent?
I was originally thinking that you'd done well enough to face Crimson Kana for the Bronze Division Championship. Things change when the guild's involved, though.
Apparently they do. Very well.
I'm certain it will be a small thing. Best to just finish it now. Are you ready to get started?
Let's go.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Who's this?
Many of you are asking yourselves why the serpent would return to the ring. Am I not retired? Yes. But does that mean I do not care about your entertainment? No. You've all seen the fury and the intense focus of Raging Dragon in the ring. Now, it's time to put these abilities to the test. And so, the serpent gives you a real spectacle. Have your silver handy to place your wagers. I give you evil and terror incarnate.
Okay. frog. I'm sure we can deal with him. Use our sword. Let's jump over him. Slash, slash, slash. There we go. Another one dealt with.
That was an exceptional fight. I haven't seen demons in the ring before.
Hope this proves my skill to you.
No one questions your skills. That is why you were allowed to fight that beast. I'm convinced that you deserve a shot at Crimson Kana. Your victory has sealed the deal. That reminds me, I was asked to instruct you to talk with Lucky Cho before your next match.
What do you want to talk about?
He didn't say, and when I asked, he gave me that glare of his. Go, speak with him now. The sooner you do, the sooner I can return you to the ring.
Okay, it's in here.
From what I know of them, the Guild doesn't usually conduct business this openly, or in such elegance.
Okay.
Before you face Kana, I'd like to present you with a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Who else is benefiting?
Fortunately for you, my employer, Kailan the Serpent, has a vested interest in your success against Kana. This is Sweet Poison Lin, a master of the Toxicant arts. Lin, this is Raging Dragon, the fighter we discussed.
Hello, Lin.
I know this one by reputation, and that's enough. I trust you'll consider this discussion private and potentially very beneficial.
What do we have to say?
Crimson Kana's rise to Brown's division champion has been good for business, but she has become troublesome of late. She believes that the Serpent runs the arena with little concern for honor, and she's right. The problem is that she cares.
What's that got to do with me?
The Serpent and I believe that Kana needs to be stopped. We want you to replace her as the Bronze champion.
I was going to do that anyway. Go on.
It should be a simple matter to slip a slow-acting but extremely deadly poison into Kana's drink before the match.
What's the catch?
I would say you would be unable to lose this match unless you were to drop dead yourself. What could be easier? When Cho approached me regarding this matter, I felt that it might be in the best interests of the Greater Guild if I were involved.
If you accept, the Guild will cover half of Lin's usual fee. The remaining cost would be roughly half of your winnings from defeating Kana.
Too much silver, something I could do on my own.
If you're that sure, why are we still talking? You want to cheat for the thrills?
You afford leaving it to
You're
chance?
going to make this difficult unless I make this easy, aren't you? Fine. Only 1/4 of your winnings will be deducted, if you accept, that is. Will you go ahead with this? Do you have the will to take your advantage?
I'm not interested.
If that is your choice, then so
need to be
be
open
it.
palm.
You may deal with Kana on your own. I strongly advise you not to bring this up to anyone. I hope my point speaks for itself.
This Kana woman would appreciate knowing what you have learned.
Our
Sure she
business
would.
is concluded. It is time for you to leave.
Not the most subtle thing to say when we're in his room, though. Silk Fox. Right, let's go and find this woman. Is
Ta'awir nis tu kuiruk. Ayer fun. Sair irwu nisir tintina yewir. Wafu. Wo nisir wir ugnoku nafifir. Pat.
Lucky Joe is trying to eliminate you.
Sair uyufwis patuye.
He just offered me the services of a poisoner.
Uksair kun ni kakno aku kwawir fuisir aku fagita. Uksair caritas funir sisair ir furk tatasir ir karano sakupono.
I consider you a worthy opponent.
Uksir watuafu niyir froto usosawir uktatasir. Monowiri fuiro tayir noka sisayir na wurkut tantir. Aka wo nawir sawir sansi noka uknati. Narawir wo ifuir uksunur.
Thank you. Sounds good.
Sayir pinir sokart ayawir.
That's all for now.
O saje pinir so kart a jawie.
Let's quickly save and then carry on with the fights.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you need?
See you next one.
Until the guild stepped in, I was ready to give you an attempt at the bronze division for your last match. Now it's time. Are you ready to face Crimson Kana, the finest sword this august arena has seen in 5 generations?
Yep, let's do it.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
A challenger for the Bronze Division, Crimson Kana must fend off Raging Dragon.
See how this goes. Bad start. There we go.
Kana's winning streak has been broken at last.
At last.
I don't know if you've heard, but Kana has proclaimed that the first fighter who extriciates her from her championship will learn the secrets of her technique.
We have heard that.
O saje pinir so kart a jawie.
Yeah, let's go
When you
towards
walk
her.
the streets and hear your name among the crowds, be sure that your ego does not swell like the body of 11 gaping maw, god of inopportune gluttony.
Okay, we'll be mindful of that.
O saje noka okraponi apawapa sonsier tuwe. Wowo nikfra ko wowo salir konpa.
What we do now?
Upiro ni sayer takasiyer you. O nawir sier fu ni winyanaka. Sata kwa wir ni wosa wir sawa wira swir cook. Wosa wire noka okraponi apawapa sonsier tuwe.
Why wouldn't you explode that opening?
Wo ifuir uk sunurk danowe na wafta tasieruk. On we pifir. Wono wiri fuiruk tarir noka sisalier na wurkuk tanti.
Others have mentioned this too. Shall I be concerned?
Wosa wire noka uk raponi apawafa sonsier tuiru. O saje pinir so kart a jawie. Tier nik puntuie, poir noka uk, sayer takitir noni.
Okay, see you later. Crimson Tears. Look at that. A fighting style or just a... Yeah. Okay. We'll stick with our current sword though, for now. Seems to be doing quite well for us.
The Bronze Division champion approaches. I hope you're ready for the challenge awaiting you in the Silver Division.
We are.
Remember, Soldier's the champion at this level. He'll be watching you.
Dogs nipping at my heels aren't worthy of watching.
What do you...
The next fight.
Now that you are champion of the Bronze Division, the Silver Division awaits. It seems that, indirectly, this serpent has decided to keep your career interesting. A demon has been added to the regular roster since your earlier victory. And since you've shown aptitude, I'm letting you face him first.
Thank you very much.
This is indeed an honor, though it will not be easy. Are you ready to defeat this horror?
Let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Will the demon rend flesh from bone, or will a lone warrior prove stronger?
Let's see. Got it just before me. Oh god. Almost out of health.
Another demon falls. We shall have to add a new division for you alone if this keeps up.
Sounds good.
Kylon the Serpent wishes to speak with you personally. This is a rare honor. Do try to be polite.
We'll try our best.
You have already been granted access to the back room of the arena, and the Serpent's private chamber is just off of it. You may as well go now and see what he wants. Oh, and one other thing. The Serpent has requested that you visitate him alone. I know you usually have a friend with you, but they'll have to remain behind for this meeting.
Okay. Get rid of our follower for now then. Maybe they just disappear automatically. Save and then head in.
We should have told you that Kylon will only see you alone. Are you ready to go in now?
Yep, I'll go in alone.
This is almost sad. Am I truly so threatening to the mighty Kylon the Serpent? Regardless, I'll be waiting with the others if you need me.
See you later.
It is vital that we talk a moment.
Yes.
You handled yourself well against the demonic servitor. It was a rewarding experience for us both, I'm sure. Take this as my thanks. You are a smart young woman. Smart enough to know that you will get much further as my friend than my foe.
Okay.
You may find that certain opportunities, mutually rewarding arrangements between us, will come your way in the near future.
If you're proposing I cheat or throw fights, I refuse.
Cheat is such a pedestrian term. I prefer to think of myself as a creative engineer.
Interesting way to put it.
Like the fountains that channel water throughout the land, I spread entertainment to the people. Right now is an interesting time for an organization known as the Guild. I've no doubt that Qui has told you about us, if you didn't already know.
Yeah, we've heard.
Our organization is involved in many different activities, most of which operate below the view of the authorities of this great empire.
Are you suggesting that I join you?
I am suggesting that we align our goals for a time, an arrangement that could benefit us both. The Guild, you see, has recently developed a vacancy in its upper echelons. A man by the name of Gao the Greater has been killed, and with his death, a new leader must be chosen. I intend to replace him in that role, and I need good people to back me.
Mm-hmm. You realise I'm the one who eliminated him?
Did you? An interesting claim. And when I'm not sure, I believe. You don't match the description we have of the killer, but then the descriptions are fairly tenuous. If you are the one who killed Gao, then I owe you a favor. Consider my reluctance to turn you into the Lotus Assassins a repayment for that debt in full.
Okay.
There is the matter, however, of your friend, Whirlwind. I'm sure you know that he was one of the fighters here and that he left the arena. But do you know why?
No, we don't. He won't tell me.
He has good reason not to tell you about this part of his admittedly spotty past. Whirlwind's past is certainly a colorful one. Did he tell you that he was thrown out of the arena?
He did not.
Public displays of rage and drunkenness, uttered threats of murder, excessive violence, property damage, and I believe several charges of defecating in public.
Sounds like him, doesn't it? Nothing I don't already know.
If you trust him, you are a fool. The Black Whirlwind is an impressive fighter, but he is better avoided than confronted. We couldn't let him fight as he was, so he left. His brother, Raging Ox, wisely stayed here and went on to become champion. You could reach that point yourself, you know. Indeed, that's a distinct possibility.
Indeed.
To become champion yourself, you will need my support. That means you and I will work together closely.
Oh, that's a shame. Nothing to do with you.
You place yourself in a precarious position, my young friend.
I would hate to see your career stagnate. You see... What is that noise?
Hey, you can't...
Here he comes.
Damn you, serpent! I'll kill you where you stand!
No, you won't, Whirlwind. Just like last time, you will leave. I can see that this polite discussion has concluded, as so many do, in your odorous presence. We may talk again. Perhaps.
I don't really care if we
We're
don't.
leaving now. You and I have to talk. Alone. It's important.
Okie doke.
Look, you can't trust Kylo.
We know.
I know he was probably offering you the world, or maybe all the wine in it if he were really crafty, but...
But what?
You didn't honestly think you were going to slip down here after that little display, did you, Whirlwind?
Oops.
You have nothing important to say, you lummox. You've embarrassed Kylon the Serpent, and I'm going to make sure you never get a chance to repeat your performance.
I've been waiting for this. Time to cut off the serpent's tail.
Excellent. Let's do it. Oh, God. We don't care what the Whirlwind's done. He's still the best character, isn't he? One of them, anyway. There we go. Level up as well.
Like a monster for a little bit.
Everyone's ill to you.
Good point. But he was particularly plucky. It's nice when they stick around longer so you can practice your moves.
It's true.
Not the first time I've gone up against one of Kylon's thugs, you know. Not at all.
What do you mean?
Remember I told you I used to fight in the arena? Well, I was the best there was. Then my brother came to the city and decided he'd join the arena too. The arena was about the same as it is now. Kui and Kylon were there, and Lucky Cho too. But he was just a runt back then.
Is he still fighting?
My brother became the arena champion. The Raging Ox. They said he retired, but he didn't retire. He was killed. I should know. I'm the one who killed him.
Oh. Why'd you kill him?
Raging Ox was one of Kylon's men. Well, he wasn't always. Kylon approached me first. And when I turned him down, he went to my brother instead.
See.
When Ox joined up with Kylon, I stopped getting good matches. Ox was fighting his way to becoming champion, and doing a little work for the guild on the side.
Must have been awkward.
He was so cocksure and wouldn't listen to his older brother. Once he fell in with Kylon, he stopped talking to me. Soon Ox became Kylon's enforcer and carried out his bidding. He'd skulk around in robes so no one would know the arena champion was a common thug. One night I followed Ox back to Kylon's. I was drunk and I was mad. I just wanted to tell Ox how dangerous Kylon was, convince him to leave. But Kylon was there. He tried to interfere. I attacked him, and Ox tried to stop me. When it was over, Ox was dead, and my axe was covered in his blood.
Poor Ox. What happened then?
Kylon just stood there, smiling. I would have killed him if I wasn't so stunned. After that, I left. For the first time in my life, I ran. I ran, and then I drank myself into a stupor that lasted for half a year.
He truly is a serpent.
You do what you have to in the arena. Just don't fool yourself about working with a serpent. Lucky Cho's death just put you on the Serpent's wanted list. I'd really like to see Kylon's face if you become arena champion. Of course, I'd rather just kill him.
It would be easier, wouldn't it?
Come on, let's go.
Let's go then. Strong arm. That. We're okay with that one for now. Level up as well. Let's get that to 30. And get these two up again. And dire flame off of it as well. Lower G cost, and that'll do. Do that, save the rest of the points for next time. I think we can take down here. Okay, let's go back upstairs and finish off this arena.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you need?
Yeah, next fight.
This next fight should be fairly simple for you. I once more want to send you up against 4 opponents. The crowd loves those fights. These are tougher than the students you faced before, but should pose no problem. Are you ready to get started?
Let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
We found him just like this.
You did?
3 Reach, the old stableman, found him. He kept everyone else out.
We can trust him. What about Cho? Do we know who's responsible?
Last I saw of him, he was following Raging Dragon.
She fights next, does she not? Replace the men slated for that match with our own. And ensure that their blades are coated with extract from the Ebon Orchid. Even the ancient magic of this place could not neutralize that poison.
It will be done. What about Lucky Cho? There are hundreds of people here to see the new fighter. We can't carry the body out of here.
Then we don't. We must always use the resources available to you.
Into the cannibals.
Flashing blades and deadly grace.
Check health. Two more. Follow up. Jump over this guy. Ooh. There we go.
I do not know who those men were. The fighters I picked for you to face were not guild men, and they certainly lacked poison-coated blades.
Don't worry about it. What about the spells?
The wards are useless against poison. That's a danger we have never been able to solve. Those men were Kylon's, not mine. I keep myself as far away from that end of things as I can. You have to believe that I look out for my fighters.
We believe
before
you.
you came up here, I received word from one of the guildmen from outside the arena. They sent their apologies. I believe they feel Kylon's actions were not appropriated to the situation. You shouldn't have to fear assassins again, not after that message.
That's good then. You sure?
You are not hearing this from me, but tensions have risen between the Serpent and the Guild itself. He's making a bid for control, and some factions are quite upset.
Understandably.
You may feel caught in the middle, but the weather sages say the eye of the storm is the safest place.
Okay, what's the next fight?
We've had a request from the Imperial Army. They want one of our best to help them test out a small group of war machines known as golems. I've decided to put you up against them. I want you to prove that our folks are superior to anything the army could devise. Are you ready to show them what you've got?
We are. Let's carry on.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Imperial Army honors us with a most unique trial.
We can use our sword on them. Oh, I think that's quite easy.
I knew you could defeat those things. The Imperial Army's telling me they figured out some way to improve upon the design, thanks to you. I say stick to traditional soldiers. Sagacious TM needed no machines to build the Empire.
Okay, next fight.
I rushed out notification of this match, and we've had the outcriers shouting themselves hoarse. I hear many nobles will even be in attendance. It's rare that the Silver Division rests balanced against a single victory on the scales of combat, you know. But you, Raging Dragon, are what truly draws them in. Once in a lifetime does a single person throw the grand institution of the arena into such disarray. Will you face Soldier now? The Silver Division Championship awaits you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Cages. Oh, one second. Let me just pause. Let the door.
Iron Soldier has faced all comers, but how will the Silver Champion fare against Raging Dragon?
Just pause it a second. Back in a sec. I've won. Sorry about that. Back again. Let's do this fight. Oh, it's fast, isn't he? Not fast enough though. Not for a raging dragon.
Soldier is a worthy opponent. I hope you understand how many warriors have tried to extrapolate him from the Silver Division Championship. Be proud.
We're very proud. Oops.
Impress the crowd and you will have the chance against the Ravager himself. I can promise you that.
Let me talk about some extra silver.
Surely this was enough. I know the crowd loved that show, but there's no way I can offer you extra just because of that. All your fights are impressive.
That's very nice, but would you let go without being paid extra?
I know you feel like a rising star, but your rewards are fixed. You'll find that the Gold Division battles sate your purse's hunger.
Okay.
Now that that's settled, what else can I do?
Let's do another fight.
The Gold Division is the toughest series of fights in the Empire. Ultimately, you can think of it as a test to see if you're ready to face the Ravager. Your first match will be a rare challenge. There is a style that was banned from the tournament combat 5 centuries ago. You will face the Phoenix Unity style.
Okay, what's so special about that?
That is something best discovered for yourself. Suffice it to say that if you stand against it, the battle will be memorable.
Right then, it's banned. Why am I facing it?
I do not believe in outdated prohabitations. As you may see, this style is not fair for single combat, but it is a fair test of a Master Warrior's abilities.
Okay then, you convinced me. Let's have the fight.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Phoenix Unity is among the rarest of styles. No one person has defeated it. Yet.
Let's be the first set. Poison. Code. Hardly seems fair, is it? Almost died there. Not too bad in the end.
Legends say that the Phoenix Unity style was banned from tournaments because it was unbeatable. But I've never put much stock in legends.
Okay, next fight.
I was going to do something different, but I've had a request from the Sun Brothers. They said that there's been an affluence of the fates and a reemergence of the planets.
Okay, what's that
I'm
mean?
not quite sure what that means, but if they want to face you, then I have to honor their request. Besides, defeating them is important to your career.
Alright then, why is it important?
I require that any fighter who wishes to face the Ravager be able to defeat all 3 of the Sun Brothers. Then I know you won't be torn to shreds.
Okay.
Well, at least not before the gong stops ringing, at any rate. The brothers are ready if you are.
Let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Speed, might, and magic will be needed to defeat these brothers three.
Christ. This guy down first if we can. There we go. More hits. There we go. Raging Dragon does it again.
3 opponents at once, all of them exceptionally skilled. I thought no one could impasse them, but you have. Defeating their combinated might.
Upgrading the sword is a good idea, wasn't it? I deserve more silver than this.
You pull in the egregious crowds, it's true, but I can't just break the rules and give you extra silver.
Let's try this one again. We don't want to be closed fist about it. It's a test for me. Surely the rules are less strict here.
I am still accountable for my prizes.
Never mind.
Now that that's settled, what else can I do for you?
Worth a try, isn't it? Let's see our next
I
fight.
want to give you a shot at the championship. I really do. I need to convince others, though. I'm going to hold an event so huge that it will rock the reaches of the Empire. The Imperial Engagement. The arena turns upon you. You will be
Right
one
then.
woman against a rushing tide of foe. You must stand against them all, and when you do, your right to challenge the Ravager will be indisputable.
Time to take you down a peg.
I think it's going to be a fun challenge. You might even survive if you pace yourself.
How does this fight work?
The concept is simple enough. If you can defeat your foe with exceptious alacrity, then you have a moment to collect yourself. If you tarry, then you will be swamped.
Okay, how many?
You will be facing all the champions you have dealt with already, and more.
That's all the questions I
Are
have.
you ready for me to finish the arrangements? If so, we'll get everyone set up.
Let's save
If that's
first.
the decision you want to make, it's your profanation.
That's all for now. Quickly save. And then we can carry on.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you need?
The next fight.
I want to give you a shot at the championship.
Okay. Let's get all this. Let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Go.
The Imperial engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
God, what's happened to the camera? We'll have to reload the game. Oh, that happens sometimes, that's right. Where's our last save? That's not there. Can't where it was last time. So, can I do something different? No, obviously not. Oh, there we go. We're saving. That's why. Let's hope it's this one. Let's just save there, actually. It's not save. No, you can't save during combat. We have to load then. Let's hope it's not too far back.
I want to hear that. I want to give you a...
Okay, yeah. Let's begin.
Excellent.
Weird bug. Let's hope it doesn't happen again.
The Imperial engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
Better than last time. Okay.
Hapless Hand enters the fray!
Okay. Who's next? Demon.
What is the greater foe? Exhaustion or a being fallen from the heavens?
It's a poison that's gonna get us. If anything else. Okay.
Iron Soldier makes another foray against his nemesis.
God.
How long can one warrior last, battling a tide of foes?
We're going down at health quite a bit.
For this battle, Sun Bu enters
Chi,
alone.
that's
His
good.
speed is unmatched.
Almost. Okay. Oh. Bit more of a challenge when they all come at once, isn't it?
The towering strength of Sun Bu crashes upon the ring.
Okay, it's a bit easier. More chi as well, that's good. Hit up. Who's next?
The master of mysticism is the last to enter this epic confrontation.
There we go. Got his bodies.
You have just emerged the victor from a multitudinous concretion of raw fighting talent. Amazing!
Thank you.
The crowd loves you, and you have proven yourself enough in my eyes. No other fighter stands a chance against the Ravager. But you must think of your safety. The Ravager strikes with such power that even the wards of this arena may not be enough to save you.
Right, how can he be that strong?
No one knows. His strength is almost inhuman. But we are sure he is no demon. Your match could end in death. It almost happened when Sun Bu faced him alone, and he was the last opponent to tackle the champion alone. The Ravager grows more fierce with each fight, as if time were making him stronger. If you face him, we may not be able to end the match in time.
Okay, let's stop there and then save. Let's do a proper save as well. New slot. Just in case. Let's
You know,
start
the
this fight.
Ravager is next. If you're ready, well, he's always ready.
I think we're ready
It
to.
is that time. The Ravager awaits. Do you remember what I told you about fighting him?
That's fine, yeah. Let's go.
Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
There he is. Jack of Blades mask. It's very similar anyway. What's that Arthur doing here?
This fight will not happen. This fighter is not worthy of facing a true Imperial champion. The Ravager will not waste time with one so new to the ring. One must face the test of time to even challenge the Imperial champion. Good people, I do this for you. Would you have an unproven whelp as your champion? As the Empire's champion?
Sure they would.
Silence! You have spoken, and I have heard. Your will be done. I give you the Ravager!
Hey. Let's try our luck with this guy. It's very hard. Always forget to block. That's a one chi gone. Almost. There we go.
If you have even the tiniest bit of sense, Robin, you'll realize that you should thank me.
What have you done to my brother?
Your brother was a useful tool. After you cut him down while he defended me, I decided it would be too much bother to let him go. In the process, I saved you from charges of fratricide. And so the Ravager was born. The perfect, unquestioning enforcer of my will, and I owe it all to you, Whirlwind.
I should get you here and now, but first...
That's done it.
You have done nothing. I still took your brother.
And I took him back and repaid the favor.
You will not be champion. This is my arena. I invoke the right of challenge. As an ex-champion, I will return and stake my claim upon this place. Tradition supports my right to this.
Fair enough. Get sinking to a new low though.
The right of challenge hasn't been used in hundreds of years.
Very well. You need not accept the precedents and traditions that make this empire great, Queen. Instead, accept that my men will kill you if you dare contradict me again. So, strictly, what do you say? Are you prepared to suffer at my hands, or will you walk away and die the tenfold deaths of the coward?
No, you are not the current champion, Serpent. My brother was, and now my friend is. All you are, magician, is mine. Allow me to accept his challenge on your behalf, Master. I will not fail you, and I know my brother's spirit will be satisfied if I...
Never. I will not allow a substitution of this sort.
There have been other substitutions here.
They do have the right, Serpent. You substituted the demon in place of one of your guild men. You set the precedent yourself.
Oh,
damn you all. Fine. I will fight the shaved bear. It will be a pleasure. Speak with Kui when you're ready. Until then, I will prepare.
There we go.
This has all gone horribly wrong. I have had a dead retired ex-fighter in a mask for a champion all this time. Do you know how many rules and regulations that breaks? It's a mockery of the entire arena, and Kailan and his thugs are to blame. But you can stop him. I need you to see this through to the end. I need that man stopped before he destroys 1,000 years of gratification.
Okay, let's do it.
Your friend is ready to fight. When he was here before, he was always ready. Tell him to be careful. Kailan is not easily defeated. Are you ready to get started?
Let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Black Whirlwind returns to the ring to face the Serpent! Might meets magic!
Use the same trick of jumping over anyway. Got loads of health. That's good. Special. Slice him in half. God, what was that? Doesn't seem fair, does it? As well. God. You got hits on him. Okay. Oh, full health again. Bloody hell. Jesus. Not sure we're gonna make this fight. God. Oh God, almost out. Oh, damn it. We shouldn't have let him do it. Reload game.
You know, the Ravager.
Can we switch him out or not? No. Let's try again. Ready to face him. Get that. Oh, I've got to do all this bit again.
Good.
We'll play as ourselves when we fight the other guy, this bloke, whatever his name is. What's the bloody thing? Get here a bit more. Almost. Again. God, I might lose this one as well. It's healing up. Can't get him down in time. Steal a bit of spirit from him. No. Let's try that again. Did much better last time. Load the game. Right.
You know.
Skip all this.
Go.
Oh yeah, come on. He's flaming. Oh no, he's mute, okay. Jesus. God. He's doing the same bloody attack. Let's get away a bit.
Longsword, spirit thief. My attacks are. I need healing.
Maybe the spirit thief, that's not fair, is it? Jesus. One more health than I started almost. Right, let's try it one more time. Reload game. annoyingly long process to get into the fight. Tell me my next fight. I'm ready to face it. Okay. Not sure what I'm doing different than the first time. Finger's getting tired. Dodging in the way. God. Well, it's completely dead. That bloody attack's really annoying. Half health. From here, I can't seem to get him down. Right, then he heals up, doesn't he? Using that same attack. And he heals up. Can we get him? Almost.
You'll never win.
He goes healing up again. Jesus Christ. Let me up. Bloody hell. That was an effort, wasn't it? Let's skip that again, we'll see what we've seen there.
I should get you here and now, but first... And I took him back. You!
More cheap tricks. Sorry, I'm gonna do it. I'll be facing you.
Are you certain, Master?
I'll be your agent in this.
When you put it that way, I suppose it makes...
I look forward to squeezing the last
Okay,
breath
we'll definitely
of
save
your
this time.
Speak with Queen.
Might do that next time though. I'll be wrong, yeah, we know that. Let's end it there. Okay, we're going to save up and then come back next time. Save the game. Right, thanks for watching. Hopefully we can finish the arena tomorrow. See you next time.